Hello friends, welcome to our third session of IP address. I am Vijay Lohar and today I am going to show you how to work with CIDR. CIDR stands for classless interdomain routing. As we have seen in our previous video, to manage host and network in our IP address, we use to subnet a network into multiple subnetwork by manually adding on bit on default subnet mask. And when we use manual subnet mask instead of default subnet mask, network is called classless interdomain routing, as we are not following classes anymore. Basically, CIDR is represented in slash, for example /28, or if we write this thing in with network 192.168.0.0/28, that /28 is the CIDR value of your network, that is 192.168.0.0, and 28 is the on bit of your subnet mask. So if the CIDR value has given, you don't have to bother about on bit or off bit of your subnet mask. You just have to calculate host and network according to your CIDR. A CIDR hiddenly contain following information about your network, and the first thing is subnet mask, blocks, subnetwork, broadcast address, range of IP address, first valid host on each subnetwork, last valid host on each subnetwork, host per subnet, total number of subnetwork. Let's see how to use CIDR to calculate above thing. First, subnet mask. If the CIDR has given like /28, this 28 is the on bit of your subnet mask. It means you have 28-bit subnet mask, and the decimal value for this binary number will be 255.255.255.240. The second thing is block. Block is the combination of network, first valid host, last valid host, and broadcast address. For example, with the default subnet mask 255.255.255.0, the block will be network, first valid host, last valid host, and broadcast address, and that is 192.168.0.0, and IP address will start in this network, 0 network, the IP address will start from 192.168.0.1, and you can assign IP address till 192.168.0.254, and the last 192.168.0.255 is the broadcast address. So the total number in this range from network to broadcast, we will get 256 number. So the block of this network will be 256, that is from 0 to 255, which is containing network address, valid host address, as well as broadcast address. In case of /28, as we have given, the block will be 256 minus 240. 240 is the subnet bit value equal to 16. So our block is 16. In this example, 256 is the total value of octal, and 240 is the only on bit according to CIDR. So the block of /28 CIDR will be 16, which will contain network, first valid host, last valid host, and broadcast address for each subnetwork. And what will be the subnetwork? If the block of network is 16, so the valid subnet will be 0, 16, 32, 48. This is the multiply of 16, that is your block, till 240. Above will be the subnetwork, and the broadcast address of the above subnetwork will be 15. The subnetwork 0 will have 15 as a broadcast address. The subnetwork 16 will have 31 as a broadcast address, and so on for the further till 255. Let's see what the range will be for this subnetwork's IP address. The network will start from 192.168.0.0. This is the first 0 in our subnetwork, and the IP address in this network will start from 0.1, 192.168.0.1, and we can assign IP address till 192.168.0.14, and the 192.168.0.15 will be the broadcast address for this subnetwork. As we can see, the first broadcast address is 15, and so on for the further range of IP address. It will goes till 255, and you can see in the first block the network address and the valid host address, last valid host address, and broadcast address for each subnetwork, and it goes on. You can use any of this range for your network if you required a limited number of hosts. This is the 192 network, it's 208 network, it's a 224 network, and when the 240 network starts and it ends to 255, and this will be the last subnetwork of your subnet. So let's count how much host we can get on each subnetwork. According to the formula, 2 to the power n, which is the off bit of your subnet mask, 2 to the power n minus 2 equal to host 2 to the power 4, because we have only 4 off bit in our subnet mask, so the host will be 14, and so on. Let's calculate the number of subnetwork we can create with this subnet mask, and that is total number of subnetwork is 2 to the power subnet bit, and the subnet bit is also a 4 bit, so the subnetwork total number of network will be 14. You can count this thing one from previous page, it will be 14. Let's take another example. If you have to calculate 192.168.0.0/26 according to the CIDR value, the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192. So the block will be 256 minus 192, 64. Valid subnet will be 0, 64, 128 and 192. This is the multiplier of 64. So the broadcast address for the valid subnet will be 63, 127, 191 and 255. And the IP range for this subnet and broadcast address will be like this: 192.168.0.0 the subnetwork. The first valid host for this subnetwork will be 192.168.0.1, and the last address will be 192.168.0.62, and broadcast address for this subnet will be 192.168.0.63. And so on for the second network, and for the third network, and for the fourth network, and it ends to 255. So the host per subnet will be 2 to the power 6, which is the off bit on your subnet mask, minus 2 equal to 62. It means you are getting 62 hosts on each subnetwork. Number of subnetwork will be 2 to the power 2. There is only 2 on bit in your default subnet mask, so the total number of subnetwork, small pieces network, will be 4. You can count here 1, 2, 3, 4. So thank you for watching this video. I am sure if you have watched all 3 videos of IP address, you have got a better concept of IP address, subnet mask, classes of IP address, host address, network address, subnetting and CIDR. For more network related videos, please keep watching and sharing, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.